used to be a mermaid. Don't be like, oh no, baby, you were not a mermaid. You don't know what you're talking about. When I was younger, I was, like all types of delusional. But one of the things that really, had a grip on me, we all know this show. I used to eat that show up. I was like, oh my God, they're jumping in like a pool of boiling water. They have like magic fins and shit. I'm just like, oh my God, I want that too. So what I did, I don't know what the fuck, happened in that moment. But what I did, I was like, I need to recreate the moment. I took a pan, I filled the pan with water. I did not care. My mom was like, what are you doing? Because I was young, you know what I mean? Like, I should not even be holding the pan, but whatever. So I was just like, okay, let me fill that bitch with water. Then I put that bitch on the stove. I boiled the water. I wasn't gonna jump in. I wasn't that stupid. I knew the dangers of hot water. What I did was I took the pot, went to the bathroom. My mom was like, hold on. I don't know what you do. I was like, oh no, nothing. I'm just gonna do like a little cute manicure. Mama Gray. We all know you was not gonna do that. But anyways, she was like, no, I don't want you doing that. I was like, so what I did, I switched out pans. I was smart. I was a smart child, bitch. I filled one pot with water. I boiled that bitch too, but I left that one downstairs. It was an identical pan, and then I took the other one and I ran upstairs. I took the pan, I put that bitch in the sink. I was like, okay, now I need some type of something. I need a flower. My mom got a bouquet of roses. So I took a rose and I ran upstairs. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this fucking shit. God, if you are not listening to me right, I was praying to do something that was evil. I just with these petals. I want you to make me a mermaid flipping fin bitch. Not like that. But, I said I want to become a mermaid. So I took the flower. I was just like, okay, I want to be a mermaid. I want to be a mermaid. My brother, he came upstairs. I did not close the door. I thought I closed the door. I did not close the motherfucking door. He came into the bathroom. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, girl, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm just playing. He was like, no, you're not playing. And then what he did, because he saw the smoke come out of the thing, I was like, listen, because something else that I did, I took black food coloring. So it was like, mystical and all that. But it was black water that had, smoke coming out of it. He was like, what the fuck are you talking? I was like, listen, I'm just, mind your business. I closed the door and I locked that bitch. And then I went back to my potion. And that's when it happened. The water cooled down, all right? It was not smoking hot no more. I took my hands and I put them bitches in the water. And you know what I did? I was singing the fucking theme song. I was like, I took the water. I was like, now I'm a if you do not get your bitch ass out of that fucking bathroom right now, I'm calling the cops. You a mermaid now. And that's when everything went downhill. Jesus! Somebody should have taken me to church.